Hey guys, so today I'll be teaching Warlock 2nd grade worksheet lesson 10. So make sure you write down the name and the date. So it says mental math. Use mental math to find the sums. Add the tens first, then add the ones. You have to add the tens and the ones because the sum of the tens added to the sum of the ones equals the sum of the two-digit numbers in the story problem. So let's first do question number one. So using mental math, because we have to use mental math if you can, we know that 1 plus 2 equals 3, so we would write down 3, and 9 plus 1 equals 10. So we would have to move the 1 over to the 3. So 3 plus 1 equals 4, and we would just keep the 0, so 19 plus 21 equals 40. Make sure you do this in your head, but I'm just writing down the work so you guys understand it more and could tell. So you guys could visually see it too. Now let's solve question number 3. Make sure you use mental math, but if you need a visual representation, look at the YouTube video. So we know that we need to add the tens first, and the tens are the 3 and the 1. And 3 plus 1 equals 4, and 0 plus 0 equals 0. So 30 plus 10 would equal 40. And we would get this answer by adding the tens first, then adding the ones. Now solve question number 5. So there's no tens place for 9, since it's just a single digit number. So we would write down 8, then add the ones. 0 plus 9 equals 9. So 80 plus 9 would equal 89. Now let's answer number 6. Now there isn't a tens place for 7 again, because 7 is a single digit number. So we would write down 6, because 6 plus 0 equals 6. And we got this 0 from 7 because 7 is a single digit number. It's in only the ones place. So now we have to add the ones. So 0 plus 7 equals 7. So 60 plus 7 we equal 67. Next page. Model subtraction facts. Example. 6 minus 1 equals 5. 6 tens minus 1 10 equals 5 tens. So 60 minus 10 would equal 50. So this concept is the same. We're using mental math again, but it's just subtraction. So we know that 5 minus 2 equals 3. So we would write down 3. And we know that 5 tens minus 2 tens equals 3 tens again. So what this means by tens, it helps when you just don't look at the tens and just look at the 5 minus 2. And 5 minus 2 is same thing up here. And we know that, and 5 tens minus 2 tens is basically saying 50 minus 20. But they just throw tens. So 3 tens would equal 30 BTW. So 50 minus 20 would equal 30. And that is 3 tens. Let's solve number 2 now. 2 minus 2 equals 0. And this is the ones place, not the tens place. And 2 tens minus 2 tens would look like this. 20 minus 20. So 2 tens minus 2 tens would equals 0 tens. Now we know that 20 minus 20 equals 0. So these two equations would look basically identical. This whole equation right here looks identical to each other. Because written out, the tens would be like this, and these two are the same. So this one is just in like word formatted, and this one's in numerical format. Now let's solve question number 4. 7 minus 5 equals 2. So 7 tens, So 7 tens minus 5 tens would equal 2 tens. And written out, it would look like this. So 70 minus 50, we know that it equals 2 tens, so 70 minus 50 has to equal 20. And this part is just breaking it down. Breaking it down just like how we solved our addition problems over here. Now let's answer question number 5. 8 minus 4 equals 4. So 8 tens minus 4 tens would equal 4 tens. And 4 tens equals 40. So 80 minus 40 equals 40. Again, this is just word formatted, so when it's written in numbers, it would look like this. Same thing right here. Let's move on to the next page. Pictograph review. So it's a review because we learned this already in our last lessons. So first, look at the title. It says our favorite sports: tennis, swimming, football, track. Key. We always have to look at the key. Key. Each circle stands for 2 people. So this would be 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2, 2, 2, 2. If you forget about the key or don't understand the key, just write down 2 or whatever number each key stands for. So let's answer question number 1. How many people like swimming the best? So we would first have to find a swimming column, which is right here. And since there's 4 circles, we need to add 2 4 times. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals, we could break it down, so we know that 2 plus 2 equals 4, and 4 plus 2 equals 6, and 6 plus 2 equals 8. So 8 people like swimming the best. Question number 3. How many people like track best? We again have to find where track is, which is this bottom one. And there's only 1 circle, and 1 circle stands for 2 people, so 2 people like track the best. Now let's answer question number 4. How many people like football more than tennis? So we're not trying to find out just one of them, we're comparing the 2. So football is right here. Actually, let's do a different color now. Football is right here, and we can use green for tennis. So we know that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 people like football. So we would do 10, and since we're comparing, we would subtract. And in tennis, we know that 2, 4 people like tennis, so 10 minus 4 equals 6. So 6 people like football more than tennis. Now let's answer question number 5. How many people like swimming more than track? Again, we're comparing, so we could use this highlighter again. So first we need to find out how many people like swimming. And we already found that out in question number 1. And that's 8 people, so we write down 8. And since we're comparing, we would subtract, so 8 minus, and how many people like track the best? And we already found this out in question number 3. So it's 2 people, so we would do 8 minus 2 equals 6. So 6 more people like swimming more than track. Next page. Question number 1. In a game, Mario jumped 20 times. Lynn jumped 30 times. How many times did they jump in all? try to use mental math to solve this problem. So the equation would be 20 plus 30. And remember how we solved it on the first page? We would first add the tens place, and that's 2 and 3. And 2 plus 3 meant using our head. Using our head means mental math. So 2 plus 3 equals 5. And 0 plus 0 equals 0. So they jumped 50 times in all. Okay, that's it for today.